Hey, everybody, and welcome to
It's gonna take me
another
5 minutes. It's
podcast
gonna take me
about
5 minutes to
the
go back.
our trip to Seattle. I'm sitting here with the with our group leader Evan and our face in the crowd in Seattle. Thomas, welcome. So, can you guys all hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So, what we want to talk about is just want to give heads up to everybody about where we are so far with this and what we're going to be doing. As you know, the weekend of October 18th is the weekend that we will be in Seattle. We currently have two room blocks, one at the Thompson Hotel, which is a Hyatt property, and the other one, which is the Marriott at the waterfront there. Again, both rates, the Marriott is 249 and the Thompson is 269. There's about seven rooms left. We have a 15 rooms at each hotel. There's about seven rooms left in each. Those rooms need to be booked by September 20th. Also, when you guys, I had everybody fill out a form about what you wanted to do outside of that. The top three leading candidates right now are going to the Museum of Flight, which is not associated with Boeing, to do the underground tour and then to do a dinner cruise. Beth, who's been organizing all of this, unfortunately can't be here tonight, but she will be on the next podcast that we do about that. And she'll be able to break it down a little bit more once we start getting pricing on that. Many of you have talked about getting a charter van. Once we get the final numbers on that, we will book it. The cost to everybody will be contingent on how many people get on the bus. Also, swag bag. As I told you, we are getting t-shirts, we are getting luggage tags, and we're going to get one more gift that I'm trying to work out right now. The sample of the luggage tag came in. It currently looks like this. Let me right here, like this on one side and this on the other side. Thomas, what do you think?
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little bit shorter than what we've got in the past, but the price was right on these.
Yeah.
Um, Again, for swag bags, I will put another email out. All money needs to be in for that September 15th. You guys can Venmo with me on that. I will send you my Venmo username, but September 15th is the cutoff date. Do not show up saying, "Where's my swag bag? I have cash," because guess what? There's not going to be a swag bag there for you. Also, keep a lookout for a post that I'm going to put out. They just released all the dates for September. I'm anticipating once September starts, our date for the tour will be released. October is currently locked up. Just remember, we're going for the 10:30 and 11:30 slots. Each slot holds 45 people. Currently, we have 30 people coming. So we should all fit into that 10:30 slot. If we expand to the 45, we'll need to push into the next half hour into the 11 o'clock slot. Thomas, what's going on over there?
Me?
Yes, I'd like to know what restaurants we should go eat at.
Oh my goodness, there are too many restaurants to list. It
Yeah,
all depends on your budget and
yeah,
your cuisine,
yeah,
and we can do another poll to see what kind of
yeah.
cuisine and what kind of budget people are interested in.
Well, let's say we say Thomas is paying. Where are we going? Chinese buffet. I understand.
No, well,
You don't know
I
Thomas.
have my favorite, but they are biased because they're all Asian.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
What is it called?
Asian like the Din Tai Fung, which is the
Okay.
franchise from the Taiwanese, uh, uh,
Yep.
famous soup dumpling place, and there are
Yes.
several Chinese restaurants that I go to, and they used to have a series of restaurants owned by Tom. I forgot his last name, but he closed all his restaurants.
Okay.
because of the pandemic, and he didn't reopen them. And those were my favorites.
Okay.
Um, so yeah.
Do we want to stay
Okay.
nearby the hotels? I guess.
I guess there's more restaurants downtown, right?
Is that where the hotels are?
Not exactly. I think most of the
No.
more popular restaurants are actually on Capitol Hill. There's a road
Okay.
on Broadway, and it
Okay.
covers pretty much a wide range of restaurants
Okay.
that you can just
Okay.
walk along and check out the menu and go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think there's going to be
Surprisingly, Seattle doesn't have any Michelin restaurants.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know there's at least 8 or 9 of us getting rental cars. I saw so,
Mhm.
which if we need to get around town, there's always Uber as well. So
You
um,
may want to rethink about rental cars.
okay, tell me why.
The major highway that runs through downtown turned
Yeah.
into variable speed limit.
Okay.
It
Okay.
can be slow as 10 miles per hour during rush
Okay.
hours. So the
Okay.
best way to go from the airport to downtown is actually by light rail.
Okay.
It's not a pleasant ride because
Thank you.
it may smell a little bit.
Hmm.
But
No
if you
wonder we
can put
talked about.
up, if you can just chew your gum or spray some cologne and take that ride, it's the best way to go into downtown.
As long
Okay.
as it's
Okay.
safe.
It
Yeah.
is safe. Yeah,
Okay.
it is safe.
Marilyn just suggested her friend told her Vaughn's is a good place to go.
Hmm.
Vons.
So Vaughn's. That's what Marilyn just said on the chat.
Okay. Well, they have more updated restaurants because
Okay.
I left there in 2011. So I've been
Yeah.
visiting Seattle, on and off. But
Did you leave there? Or were
they'll
you
have
asked to
better
leave
things.
there,
Question?
Thomas? Did you leave there? Or were you asked to leave?
The VA moved me.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe they got a whiff of that jacket and said you can't hang out in Seattle.
You know what? They needed him in Nevada. So, you know.
That jacket, that
So,
I
jacket's
go
good for
to where the
Vegas.
money is. So yeah.
another thing is, I don't know which night we're gonna do it. Maybe Friday night. The Thompsonville has a wonderful rooftop bar.
Hmm.
And because we got a room block, we get preferred treatment up there. So we may get together on Friday night up
I
there.
think
I
that's
have
a
to talk to
brilliant
Beth.
idea.
And I think if we do that, something a little bit after dinner, maybe like 9 o'clock at night or something.
Hmm.
And then that's where we can give out all the swag bags up there
Hmm.
and everybody. And it's a good place to kind of do a meet and greet
Are
Hmm.
there
as well. Go
are there
ahead,
two
Evan.
hotels near each other, Peter?
Yeah, they're not far at all. They're a half a mile away.
Okay.
Okay.
One
Just
1 mile.
yeah, just throwing out an
What?
idea. Do you want to do the meet and greet after dinner, or do you want to do meet and greet before dinner? So that
I,
way,
I don't have I don't have a preface,
yeah,
Thomas. Again, I just need to touch base with Beth. Unfortunately, like I said, she can't be here today.
yeah,
We may do it at 6 o'clock. Do it from 6 to 7, and then go to dinner from there.
true.
You know, it has such a beautiful view. I'm just gonna take a look to see when sunset is, and maybe by mid-October, sunset uh should be around 6:30.
Hmm.
You know, so I'll take a look at that, and people can take photos because, like I said, it's a beautiful outdoor patio. Um, so it would make it'll make for a nice photo. Unfortunately, when we go on the tour in Boeing, when we're actually in the
No
plant,
photos.
uh,
No
what's that?
photos.
No photos, but we get access to the Sky Cafe, which overlooks Payne's Fields,
Hmm.
so we can watch all the planes land,
Hopefully. Hopefully.
which make for another great photo. I'm sure no mirrors will be allowed to blind any pilots as they come in. Uh, but I know you'll be properly dressed for that. Dress,
To impress.
like the first officer.
Oh,
That's turkey.
speaking of landing, Lake
Yeah.
Union has a lot of takeoff and landing for seaplanes.
Yeah.
planes that take off and lands onto the water.
Okay.
Yeah, but we will have no idea when that will happen. So
No, but it's one of those things. I think depending if when people want to do this dinner cruise, you know, we may see some planes on the water then taking off and landing. Um, on right in the harbor there. So
no, because the seaplanes only take off and land at Lake Union, but not on the harbor side.
down on the harbor side,
No,
really?
Is it on the way to Bellevue that you see the seaplanes?
correct.
Because I was
Okay.
coming from Bellevue one day and I saw the sea. I see. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Well, I know there's plenty of seaplane tours people can take if they'd like to do
yeah.
that as well.
Oh
So
yeah, absolutely.
you know,
Hey,
because I saw one that takes you up to Mount Rainier. So I'm like, I don't know if there'll be time for that or not. But we'll see.
Thomas, have you heard of the Pink Door?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. It's a restaurant near our
What?
hotel. It's an
Okay.
Italian restaurant with burlesque shows and trapeze entertainment.
Oh, sweet
Oh,
Jesus.
You
I okay. I
he
know that
knows.
place now. Yes.
It
Um,
says plus terrace with Elliott Bay views. So it sounds like
Okay.
you've been there with that jacket, I guess.
no, not with that
W-
jacket.
w-
Actually, I know a lot of people in the trapeze world
Really?
because a whole bunch of them hang out at the Russian spa that I go to.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, yeah,
What, Evan? What is it called? The
The
Pink
Pink
Room?
Door.
the pink
Pink
door. Yeah,
Door.
they trapeze right above your head and swinging while you're
Oh wow!
eating.
Look at
And
that, huh?
yes, now you mention it. Yes, I've been
Yeah,
there.
now that I mention it. Yeah, okay. Let's see.
That's interesting.
It's interesting as a tourist. Yes, not as a resident.
So it's a tourist trap. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's amazing. It's an
No.
amazing venue for tourists. Yeah,
Okay.
some side
Well,
entertainments. Yeah.
very well said. Okay, they have a pretty nice menu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like a nice space too, with views of the harbor. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Pink Door.
Um, what else can you tell us, Thomas?
Uh, another place for big group is a seafood
Yeah.
place called Chinook, I think, and it's right by Ballard Locks. You
Uh-huh.
can and it's facing west, so it gets an amazing sunset view as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
What is it? Chinook?
yeah, I think it's called Chinook. Yeah,
Is it a restaurant? Chinook?
yeah, it's a seafood restaurant.
I don't do seafood. That's why I never heard of it.
Yeah, but it's kind of a destination restaurant because you go there and it's the restaurant itself, and nothing else is around there. So it may not be a good idea for
Yeah,
people who might.
we're
Yeah.
gonna need ways to conveyance. Chinook's at Salmon Bay. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yep, that's
Okay.
it.
I'm getting hungry, guys. So, what is the final plan? There's going to be another vote on what the final journey, not journey, the final additional, um,
People have been polling because when you fill out that
right?
form, people can kind of it gives you an option. I gave 8 options, and people could kind of list them from 1 to 8 on what they
Mm-hmm.
want and put them in the rank
Mm-hmm.
them. And like I said, the three that I left, those are the three that are leading right now.
Okay.
So, so we'll just gotta wait. I mean, probably by beginning of September, we're gonna take those numbers, and then if people want to attend, they can attend. If they want to do their own thing, they can do their own thing.
So, what's the plan?
So,
Friday, Saturday, and then anything on Sunday?
personally, I'm leaving on Sunday by noontime. But if people want to hang around, we can definitely plan something for them. It's not out of the question.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That sounds fine. Friday, Saturday, Sunday sounds like plenty. I'm sure some people are going to hang around anyway.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I mean, we're gonna be back from the tour. I think when Beth and I talked that we should be back to the hotel because the Museum of Flight is south of Seattle. Um, So if we come back from Everett, come back to the hotel, if people want to then take a ride down there, we can definitely take a ride to go to the Museum of Flight,
And that closes at 5
and then come
o'clock.
back up.
That
What's that?
closes at 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we should be back by 1 o'clock the latest. So it's again, it's what is it, 80-minute tour. So by the time we get there, 10 o'clock, we come back, go through the tour. 1 o'clock, we should definitely be
Okay,
back.
then lunch someplace.
We could find a place for lunch. I found this other place. It's kind. I can't remember the name of it, but it's on the bay. Had a really nice menu. Had a little bit of everything. I'll send you the link later. I just can't think of the name of it off the top of my head right now.
As long as we don't end up at Starbucks on Pike's Place or whatever that's called.
Well, listen, we're close. I'm sure people are gonna go want to check out
See the
Pike's
chewing gum wall?
Market.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
That's
Well,
disgusting.
yeah.
they can do that on their own time,
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
at the break of dawn
Break
to
of dawn.
avoid the crowd.
Yeah.
Break of dawn.
But
Because
let me
that
see. The
place
only
is
person that came on is Maryland right now.
It does?
So where are we at? We're at 16 minutes. Okay. Um so the weather I'm thinking is gonna be pretty not too warm, somewhat cool,
it will
right?
be
60s,
misty
30s.
at least.
Misty,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. Seattleites
So
don't
bring
yeah, Seattleites don't use umbrellas. We just use a
okay.
windbreaker and a baseball
Slickers?
cap.
Windbreaker, okay.
You wear slickers?
Okay.
No, windbreakers and baseball cap.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, to walk in the
So
rain.
you got your baseball cap picked out then, Evan. You got to get your baseball cap picked out.
I will. I actually have a helmet that I'm going to wear. Make sure I don't get hit in the head with something. I'm looking at the weather for October. Okay, 70s,
Bad for hair, that's for
60s,
sure.
60s, 60s and 40s.
Yeah.
Okay,
It'll be a little cool.
that's
So
okay.
yeah.
60 to 46. It gets warmer in November. Yeah.
Yeah. Marilyn just said the mist is bad for her hair.
She
I
should wear a
said
helmet.
maybe a Marilyn, maybe a ponytail, Marilyn. I don't know. Uh you can, hey Marilyn, great idea. Why don't you bring one of your, since you've been to Disney lately like 22 times it seems like, you can bring one of your a Disney hat from the 33 Club. See what she
She's probably
says
been
to
to
that.
every,
But
every 33 club by now.
yeah, I think she has been. Um Great, Thomas. Anything else you think we should add?
Pretty much. We'll see what you put up
She
next.
said she just wrote she's going back again next week.
She
Oh
what?
my goodness.
What's Go ahead, Thomas.
No, I said, oh my
Uh
goodness.
Marilyn just said she's going back to Disney next week.
She's going back to Disney next week. It's good to have a season pass.
It is
It's
nice.
good to be
Um
wealthy and have friends.
Hmm.
uh so Thomas, anything else we need to add right now, you think? Or
I think we'll put together a restaurant list so that people are aware of
okay,
them in the
okay.
meantime. So next time
Yeah.
uh, when we meet up, we can share it with everyone. So.
100%. 100%. That's a great idea.
Hmm.
Uh as Marilyn is reminding me that it's food and wine festival is starting down at Disney.
Oh, that is
So
great. I love that.
she's gonna eat and drink herself around the world a few times.
Maryland, stay away from Canada
Uh,
and that ice wine. That killed me last time. Uh,
um, okay then.
I just took
Um,
someone to the Niagara on the lake.
oh, it's great there.
where'd you
It's
take?
wonderful there.
That's where the ice
Where?
wine originated from.
I know.
Okay, 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 okay.
I'm going on Saturday.
Oh, good for you.
I'll be there Saturday, Sunday, so it'll be fun.
Where you going to? You going up to
Yeah,
Canada?
yeah. That's gonna be. It's always first day hang out by the falls, second day Niagara on the lake, and hit about 20 wineries over 2 or 3 days.
Oh yeah.
There's
Are you
one
going to
winery that
drive?
sells. Yeah, driving
Oh my goodness.
six
It
hours.
took, well, 6 hours, but are you going to Toronto or just drive by
Just
Niagara
I may go to
Falls?
Toronto to visit Greektown one night for dinner. Maybe we'll see.
Okay. Greek food is amazing there.
I have a bunch of Serbian friends up in that area, so
Yeah.
we're gonna go out for dinner a few nights. We'll see how it goes. People have been.
And just to let you know, the traffic Without traffic, Niagara on the Lake to downtown Toronto is about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Last time, this weekend, it took me an hour and 40 minutes to
That's
do
New
the same
Jersey. That's New
thing.
Jersey traffic. Try to get from my house to Manhattan. It's 40 miles. It could take 2 hours. So I'm
Yeah,
used to it.
it's crazy. Yeah.
But Niagara on the Lake is great. There's a place that sells ice wine slushies.
Hmm.
That's really bad.
All right, guys. So why don't we schedule something probably around the 15th of September? We'll do a follow up. We'll have um we'll have most of the things finalized. In the meantime, we'll sit down and get a restaurant list put together, and we'll post that. We'll put a post up for that for all the restaurants. And any of you have any other suggestions for restaurants, let us know. So we're gonna wrap up
Before you do that, I
this.
think you should do a live stream with Marilyn walking around Disney when she goes for the Food and Wine Festival after she's been there. I think,
Especially after the wine.
especially after the wine, a live stream with Marilyn after the wine. Very funny.
See, that's funny. Because it becomes a small world really quick
It's a
then.
small world after all.
Um, yeah, exactly.
I thought she was coming from New
All right,
Jersey. I
guys.
never heard from her.
Yeah, but I think she was a quick turn and burn.
All
Um,
right.
all right, guys. So just a quick reminder, real quick. Hotels need to be booked by September 20th. All the links for that are on the event tab on the page. Um, Money for swag bags, $30, need to be in by September 15th. I will post my Venmo for that. Um, any other questions, just reach out for us, and then we will hear back from us. We'll do another podcast to finalize everything, probably around the middle of
And next
September.
time, Thomas will
Okay.
dress up.
What
Next
was
time,
that?
Thomas will dress up with the jacket.
Well, no pressure, Thomas. No pressure. Uh,
Well, you should
until
be glad that
then.
at least I've got a t-shirt on. Normally, I wear my Emperor's new coat.
That is not something I need to get involved in. Okay.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you.
Uh, you guys stay on. I'm going to close this out. Okay, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. If you have any questions, let us know. And hopefully, we'll see a lot of you in Seattle. Take care and be
Bye
safe,
bye.
everybody.